Okay, you say that name. Oh, you don't say it, you type it. You say Ray. He tells me he's like a father figure for you. You're a trip, love you. Hope to have a reading soon. Love you too. Freebies tomorrow, guys. Okay, Ray's like a father figure, declines medically, had a hard time walking. Does that make sense? Grandfather, he says that he says he served or did something of service in honor of something, like let's say he drove tractors. Okay, we have something. We have a piece of him, a memorabilia. You could have his clothes, fine. You remember his smell, fine. You could have like a flag from service. You could have medals from service. You could have his favorite John Deere, blah, 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 blah. It's like a collectible for specifically him. You have a tattoo. You have a car tattooed on your arm of him. I'm like, there is like I was drawing circles. I don't know what the circles mean. Okay. I don't know. I was just going for it. But, you have a car for him tattooed on your arm. That is awesome. Oh, maybe he was making me tattoo something. Oh, maybe he was making me tattoo something on you. Cute. I don't know. Cute. Okay, so, he says, he goes, he's stubborn. He goes, well, I was fine until I wasn't. So, something underlying medical, everything was fine until it wasn't, literally like he says. And then he talks a little bit about, like he says thank you a little bit. Like, I don't know if someone was taking care of him a little bit right at the end. He says thank you, but it just seems like a decline, like a dam breaking through. Like, whatever he passed from, it was like a buildup of some sort. And then he says he has a hard time walking. So he says it's something underlying, medical, declines a little bit. And then when he was on the decline, it was very obvious. Almost seems like a cancer, but something that, I don't know, I feel like our legs are bothered, our joints are bothered by it. I'm not saying cancer doesn't irritate your joints, you know? Okay, does that resonate? How did he end up past? Heart attack in his sleep. Hold on. Okay, let's go back to that stubborn thing, because I was like, heart attack in your sleep, you just have a heart attack one day? He goes, I was like, did you have previous heart attacks? He like grumbles at me. I was like, well, how is it underlying if, okay, hold on. Female finds him. Okay, hold on a second. What was I just saying to him? How's it underlying? Okay, there. And then he was like, he goes, well, you'd have to go to the doctor to find out if it's underlying or not. And I was like, let's go back to this stubborn thing where this man was like, he has this underlying thing, but maybe he's taking, and you didn't get a chance to say goodbye the way you wanted to, but I feel like there was a sort of medical decline, but there was, stubbornness to get anything checked out by the doctor. It was like pulling nails, and I even feel in the background where I'm like, I don't have to if I don't want to, you know, and he just seems like there was this decline at the end, but there's no regrets, and he says thank you. If you want to go to a stubborn old man, you can. I think he has a good personality. He puts a wing around you, says he's like a father figure for you, and he still says that you have a piece of him, like maybe a shirt or something he wore, could be even ashes in honor of his memory. Seems like he was declining medically before he passed in his sleep. He's taking responsibility, like maybe he gets sick or has a cold or his body's just under some extra stress. He says you didn't get a chance to say goodbye, but you had a feeling. Didn't get a chance to say goodbye, but we had a feeling. Yeah, I'm not super surprised. I think he's talking about his stubbornness as a piece of him. Oh, are you feeling that too? Oh my gosh, you're like, you know what? I think he's talking about this gem of a personality he left me. All right, that's fair. He passed that down. So hold on. Do we have any physical thing? I know that you had said you got that tattoo, which I really love that he drew all those circles for the tattoo in honor of his memory. Do you have a physical thing or maybe something we got from the celebration of life? Okay. Also, I woke up knowing he passed before anyone told me. And he talked about, I know I'm saying a lot of things, but he talked about how you knew. Huh. And you say you woke up and you were just kind of like right with it. You're like, I just have this feeling. I just know. You didn't get a chance to say goodbye the way you wanted to, and you just knew. Okay, that would be why I did 100 million circles around that. Okay, someone finds him, lets you know you had some sort of premonition, or you knew. He talks about his stubborn personality and how it probably wasn't his first heart attack. Listen, I don't want to keep you here forever, but I do. You also have this female on the other side with short hair, glasses, passes medically, seems like a sickness, or a cancer that catches you right at the end, or you go in thinking you're sick, told you have cancer. And she seems, and her hands are cold, so this just confirms that she passes medically and that she's older. Short hair, glasses. Okay, grandma. All right, so I don't know if they're like a pair over there, but they both come through for you. I would definitely say that the female, this grandma, is a primary guardian angel for you, and then this Ray would be a secondary guardian angel for you. Are they a pair or separate? Totally curious to know that, actually. Oh, someone must be like weed whipping outside. I'm like, what is that noise? It's a weed whipper outside. They were married and then separated. Okay, that's interesting. They were married at one point in their lives, but they separated. So it's like just collect grandparents that way. I love it. All right, cool. Like step grandparents and this and that. All right. I like it. Thank you so much for coming on. I loved channeling Ray. Okay, another thing is Ray wants you to know that he goes, that premonition feeling, that feeling of knowing, that's where I am. It is an active all day thing, but I think that you're going to notice it a lot in your dreams. And you might say, I don't really dream a lot, but I think that, I think you dream a lot and don't remember. And that's why you have a lot of deja vu. So I would pay attention to that.